There are many bundling techniques as well as philosophies of which is the best way to bundle JavaScript for a web application. In fact, some are way over the top. I always like to examine how things are accomplished on a desktop application, then try to mimic the same behavior for creating a web application. Let's first look at how a .NET desktop application gets installed, and then see if we can mimic this behavior. To use a desktop app, you first download and install the .NET framework. Then you download and install the application, which also installs the third-party libraries as well as the desktop application. But what happens if there's an update to the desktop application? Well, that is the pain point with the desktop application. There is no automatic way of getting the update without downloading and installing the update. And this is where a web application has it all over a desktop application. The good news is that updating the desktop application should go fairly quickly, since we don't need to download and install the .NET framework or the third-party libraries. So I recommend that we take that same approach to installing a web application as we do with a desktop application. But how can we do that? Well, let's look at the traditional method of bundling a web application. The popular method is to bundle the Angular framework, the third-party libraries, and the application all in one big bundle. This approach will favor the new user. But what happens when the application gets updated? How does that affect the returning user? Well, unfortunately, it will be necessary to download the whole big bundle again. The approach that I recommend is to create two bundles. One bundle for the Angular framework and third-party libraries, and the other bundle for the application. This way, when the application changes, the user will only need to download the updated application bundle. Easy peasy, lemonade squeezy.